Welcome back student. So in previous session we have completed the concept of 10 and on the basis of that we have completed the exercise 8.1. Now we move on to the next topic, that is 100. Now to understand this concept, let's take one example that is already given in your textbook. One student, or you can say one person whose name is David is trying to measure his length of his room, and that is all about 4 meter and 25 centimeter. Now what is the question? David wants to measure the length of his room in terms of only meter. So what we have to do? We have to convert this 25 centimeter in terms of meter. As we all know that 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. So 1 centimeter is equal to what? 1 by 100 meter. So what we have to do? Whatever portion is given in terms of centimeter, that we have to convert in terms of meter. So if you want to convert this 25 centimeter into meter, what we have to do? We know that 1 centimeter is equal to 1 by 100 meter. So 25 centimeter is equal to what? 25 multiplied by 100 meters. So what is the answer? 25 divided by 100 meter. Okay. So what we can say, the answer is 4.25 meter. So this way we can convert centimeter into meter. This 1 by 100 means out of 100 one part is there. If you consider like that, out of 100 one part is there. 25 by 100 means out of 100 25 parts we are considering. So this is all about, you can understand the concept of 100. 1 by 10 we have considered in the previous session. Now here we have to concentrate on 1 by 100. How will you read this? 100. 100. Okay. So let's understand this concept in details now. So suppose you have given one block, and if you divided the whole block into 10 equal parts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So if one portion is shaded, so how will you represent this? 1 by 10. Okay. Suppose the whole block is divided into this way 10 equal parts, and again this way 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now each one represent a small block. How many total blocks are there? 100 blocks. Out of 100, if I am shading this portion, so what you can write? 1 by 100. If I am shading one more, so what you can say? 2 by 100. Means each small block represent 1 by 100. Why? Because 1 out of this 100. So this whole block represent 100, and each small portion is represent 1 by 100. That is 100 portion. So this is the concept of 100. Okay. Suppose I am shading few more parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it represents 6 by 100. How will you read this? 600. Few more points, portions I am just shading 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and 11. So it is 11 by 100. So what we can read? 11 hundreds. So this is the concept of 100. So in your textbook you have given one table along with the diagram. So if you see the first diagram, in that 8 portions are shaded. So how will you read that? 8 by 100. So how will you read that 8 by 100? But how will you write that? 0.08. Again I am telling you, suppose here 6 by 100. So how will you write this in decimal? 0.06. 6 by 100. After decimal point there should be 2 digits. Why? We have 100 in the denominator. So after decimal point there should be 2 digits. Compulsory there should be 2 digits. Okay. If you write 11 by 100, so how will you represent in decimal? 0.11. After decimal, 2 digits should be there. So this way we can write and read the decimal for 100. 8 squares, then 15 squares, 15 by 100, how will you write? 0.15. Don't read 0.15, it is wrong. You have to read 0.15, 0.11, it is not 11, it is 0.11. Then 50 squares are shaded, so how will you read that? 50 divided by 100, how will you read? 0.50, 50, 100, 0.50. If 92 squares are shaded, that is 92 divided by 100, that is 0.92. 92, 100, 0.92. So this way you can represent the 100. If you turn the page, you are given some examples. Try to understand that example by yourself. I am just go through each and every examples. So before that you have to understand this concept. If you understood, then well and good. If you have any question query, you can ask me. This is all about the concept of 100. Thank you.